We are live. We are LIV to the E. What up? We live. We here. Episode 2. Thank you for tuning in to the Kenyon Sellers Show. Again, my name is Kenyon Sellers, and this is episode number 2. Time, energy, and money in no specific order. We are going to cover those things today and how those things affect your ability to build wealth. So, most of us know about time, energy, and money, but a lot of people don't understand that time, energy, and money are the 3 currencies that we all have. If not money, we all have time and energy. So I want to take the time today to talk about how your time and energy can, 1, help you accumulate and earn money, and 2, how to use your time, energy when you do earn the money, and then use all 3 to help you build wealth. You can't just use one to help you build wealth. It has to be all 3. You're not going to build wealth only having time or energy or money. You got to have all 3, and they all have to be aligned. So today, again, the show is time, energy, and money. Any questions, comments, concerns, as usual, if you guys are joining, ask the questions, drop them in the comments. I will get to the questions. Any comments, anything that, again, as always, if there's anything you guys want to learn specifically, things like that, let me know. And I'll be sure to cover that. If not this episode, in a future episode. Again, this is weekly, every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. I will be live on Facebook and my YouTube channel, Kenyon Sellers. I will be live each and every single Tuesday, starting at 6:30, ending at about 7 p.m. every single Tuesday. I'm doing Instagram Live again today. I'm probably going to do Instagram Live for the first, 3 to 5 episodes, just because I have most of my following on Instagram. So I will tap into that audience as well. But again, every Tuesday at 6:30, I will be here doing a live stream, talking about money, talking about wealth, talking about entrepreneurship, business, things that are going to help you accumulate wealth and build wealth over time. So let's jump right into the episode. This is episode number 2, time, energy, and money, the Kenyon Sellers Show, weekly on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to start off with a quote from the book that I'm currently reading, which is The Millionaire Next Door. If you don't have that book already, I definitely recommend everybody pick up that book and start reading it. It will help you build your wealth. It will change your wealth mindset. Things like that is what I want to talk about today. Using your time and energy to seek ideas and seek knowledge and things like that that are going to help you build your wealth. But the quote is, wealthy people allocate their time, energy, and money efficiently in ways conducive to building wealth. Again, that's from The Millionaire Next Door, the chapter titled Time, Energy, and Money in the book. So that basically states, in order to become wealthy, you have to spend your time, energy, and money in ways that are consistent with enhancing and building your net worth. It's no way possible that you can accumulate and build your wealth and build net worth without allocating your time, energy, and your money and having them all aligned and in flow in order to build your wealth and build your net worth over time. So essentially, you want to make sure that you're allocating time each month, each year, each week, each day, whatever, to building wealth. You want to allocate energy so first you want to do time. Set aside an hour, but you can't just set aside the hour and sit in the hour. You got to use energy within that hour in order to bring action to help you build wealth. Now that you have time set aside and now you have energy within that time, now you want to bring in the money that you earned to help you accumulate and achieve wealth goals. So again, time, energy, and money, they all align when it comes to building your wealth. How much time do you spend building your wealth? Like, think about it. All right. In the book, it said that those who accumulate massive amounts of wealth spend on average 8 to 10 hours a month. And that's over 100 hours a year planning and managing their current wealth. The under accumulators of wealth only spend about 4 to 5 hours a month. That's 55 hours a year. Now, if you're not spending even 1 to 2 hours a month, 20 hours a year, like if you're not spending that much, that should probably tell you why you're in a situation you're in. But if you are spending the 8 to 10 hours a month, then that should tell you why you're in a situation you're in. The amount of time, energy, and money that you put into building your wealth and into accumulating wealth and increasing your net worth will show you exactly why you are where you are. Like, you're not about to be further than you are, and you're not about to be ahead of you are of where you are if you aren't spending the time, effort, and energy to accumulate the wealth over time. Like, you have to spend time, energy, and money accumulating your wealth. You cannot accumulate wealth by sitting around expecting a big lump sum of money to come to you. You got to put in the work, the daily work, the weekly work, monthly, yearly grind. It's going to take time, but you got to set the system up, and you got to continuously spend time, energy, and money in order to build wealth. All right. So another question you should ask yourself: how much time and energy? This is a two-part question. How much time and energy am I spending earning money versus how much time and energy do I spend planning and managing the money? We all work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, some of us 100 hours a week. So we spending 100 hours a week, 400 hours a month. That's over 4,000. That's somebody who's on the extreme end. That's almost that's 4,400, 4,800 hours a year. Now somebody's working 40 hours a week. Let's say you just do your 40 hours, you do your 9 to 5. That's 160 hours a month, right? Keep up. That's 1,600 a year plus an additional, what's that, 320. So now you're looking at 14 or 1980. So you're spending almost 2,000 hours a year earning money. You spend 2,000 hours a year earning money. That's time and energy that you're spending on earning the money. 2,000 hours. If you can't allocate 1% of that time to plan and manage your money, I don't know what you're doing. Like the math just it doesn't make sense. How can you not at least spend 1% of the time that it takes you to earn the money to manage and plan it out? Like, seriously, like, put that into perspective. We spend so much time earning money just to spend it all. Like, I'm not saying don't spend your money. I'm not saying don't enjoy your money, but like, really put that into perspective. You spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week earning the money, and you don't even spend an hour a week managing it. Like, where does that make sense? All right. So again, I'm here to help you realize these things so that you can start to change your life and turn your life over and turn the leaf over. Right. So, like, just think about that. Like, you got to put in at least an hour a week to manage and plan out your money, because you're spending at least 40 making it. Even if you're doing part-time, you're spending at least 20 or 30 making it. And you still can't put an hour to planning out some investments, to planning out what you want to put your money into, to plan out how much money you want to have saved, to plan out where you want to be in 5, 10, 15, 20 in retirement. Like, you don't have an hour a week to sit aside for that, but you spend 40, 20 to 40 to 60 to 80 to 100 making the money. Like, wake up and realize what you're doing, right? So again, like I said, I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to have fun, but I also want you to manage your money so that you can actually have fun and keep up with the fun that you're having, instead of going to go work 40, 50, 60 hours to spend it all, then to go back and do it again and go back and do it again and then end up with nothing. Like, we got to break that cycle, right? So the next thing I want to read is something in The Richest Man in Babylon, another one of my great books. So The Richest Man in Babylon is a page that I have my book open to and highlighted, that I pretty much read this little small script every day. So it says, in his youth, he looked about him and saw all the good things that were to bring happiness and contentment. He realized that wealth increased the potency of all of these. Wealth is a power. With wealth, many things are possible. One may ornament their home with the riches of furnishings. One may sail the distant seas. One may feast on the delicacies of far lands. One may buy the ornaments of the gold worker and the stone polisher. Mind you, this is ancient Babylonian time. That's why he's talking like this. One may even build mighty temples for the gods. One may do all these things and many others in which there is delight for the senses and gratification for the soul. And when he realized this, he decided to himself that he would claim his fair share of the good things of life. He would not be one of those who stand afar off, enviously watching others enjoy. He would not be content to clothe himself in the cheapest raiment that looked respectable. He would not be satisfied with the lot of a poor man. On the contrary, he would make himself a guest at the banquet of good things. That's basically saying he understood that wealth increased everything that he enjoyed in life. Most people shun people who are wealthy and rich, and they talk bad about it, and they wonder why they don't have any money. The reason why is because you don't understand that wealth increases your ability to enjoy life wholeheartedly. Like, wealth allows you to have the option to travel. If you love traveling and you working right now a 9 to 5 and you squeezing out vacation, 2 or 3 vacations a year, that's costing you at least $1,200, $1,500 every time. So you spending about $4,000 a year on vacations, when you can just sacrifice that, build some wealth, and wait it out, right? Like, delay your gratification till later. Now you're at a wealthier state where you can spend 10,000 a year on vacations. And now guess how many vacations you get to take? 6, 7, or 8 vacations. But because you're so in a hurry to enjoy your life right now, you can't, you don't want to put the discipline and the work in to put your time, energy, and money into the wealth building things that are going to help you become wealthier later and increase the potency of the things that you like right now. Like, you like designer, you like this, you like this, you like going out, you like, okay, great. But become wealthy so that you can increase those things. Like, that's the whole principle of becoming wealthy. It's not to diminish your lifestyle, it's to increase your lifestyle. But you got to do it the right way. You got to put the time, energy, effort, and money into it so that you can build the wealth, right? Like, stop wanting the instant gratification. Put the time, energy, and money in, and wait and be patient and understand that it's a long game. All right. So you got to start spending the 8 to 10 hours a month planning your finances and investment. It's 8 to 10 hours. That's 1 to 2 hours a week. Like, that's not a lot of time. You spend at least that amount of time on social media. Like, take an extra hour or two every week and start planning out your goals. What are your goals? How far are you from them? What can you do to help you reach them this year, next 5, 10, 15, 20 in retirement, right? Spend the 8 to 10 hours a month. If you want to become wealthy, you got to start spending the time. Like, wealthy people don't become wealthy and stay wealthy because they put a whole bunch of money up front and just lay back. No, they put the money up, they put the time in, and they continuously put the time in. So they become wealthier and wealthier, right? So put the 8 to 10 hours a month in planning your finances, an hour every Sunday and an hour every Wednesday or something. I don't know. Right. And it includes reading books. It includes learning. It includes going to classes, going to courses. It includes meeting with a financial advisor once a month, or a financial coach, or a tax planner, or whoever it is, a finance professional. Right. It takes doing those things on a monthly basis and doing them consistently and putting in the time and energy, and then contributing your money, your hard-earned money, in order to become wealthy and, again, increase the potency of the lifestyle that you actually want to live, right? So, again, start putting the time in. Like, really just start putting the time in. Start becoming a student of the game of wealth. Like, that's what I'm really all about and what I'm trying to get across to a lot of you all. Start putting the time in to become wealthy. Start becoming a student of the game of wealth. Become a student. Because when you're a student, guess what? You got to sit at the desk. You got to sit there and listen and learn. and then you got to apply what you learn, and you got to keep doing that over and over and over until you get it right, and then you move on to the next level. Then you do that over and over and over till you get it right. Then you move up to the next level, become a student of things, so that way you're constantly increasing where you at. Like, don't just get to a certain point and then stop. Get to that point and become a student again. All right, I'm at 100,000. Clearly, there's more money I can make. Clearly, I can become wealthier and increase the potency of the things that I want. So how can I get 250? All right, I learned, I sat, I listened, I applied. I'm at 250. How can I get 750? How can I get 1,000,000? Like, that's the mindset you need to be. It's not about money. It's about becoming wealthy so you can enjoy your life to the fullest. Like, that's, you want the options. You don't want to just sit around and have to make your decisions based on how much money you have. Nobody likes that. Everybody starts off in that position. Oh, I can't buy those because I only have $50 and they cost 100. Oh, let me not buy those because I got a bit. Like, nobody likes to be in that situation. So why prolong your life of being in that situation? Right. So one thing you can do starting now is start automating your finances. I just took a lot of time this past weekend and past couple of days setting up automatic finances. That's one way that you could just start having your money move around for you. Like, you don't even have to like spend a lot of time making transfers and stuff. Set up your money to be automatic. Automate investing. Deposit money every single month into an investment account. You don't have to buy anything. The most important thing here is setting up the habits and setting up the foundation. Like, you don't have to buy investments. You don't have to know, hey, what should I invest in, or what stocks are good for me, or should I put my money, like, leave all that alone until you get the basics down. Like, you don't even you don't even understand wealth. You don't have a goal, you don't have a target, you don't have any of those things, but you worried about what to put your money in. I want you guys to put your time, effort, and energy into the right things, so that way you're not wasting your time, energy, and money on the wrong things. Like just understand what you're doing and where you are. Like, that's the main thing you want to do. Understand where you are. Understand you have a long way to go. And again, make wealth a goal. Wealth is a worthy goal of all of us. It forces you to become a better person. It forces you to increase who you are, increase your value. It forces you to be a student again, because once you get to 100,000, you're not just going to stop. You need to get to 2, 4, 6, 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 3, however far you want to go. You got to learn how to continuously increase, because once you get up to 1,000,000, if your knowledge don't increase, your money ain't going to increase. Like, if your time, energy, and money don't increase, your wealth not going to increase. Like, it's a correlating factor. It's just not going to happen. So you don't want to get to a point where you just stalemate and you're not moving anywhere. That's why I say become a student of the game. So you constantly learning, you're constantly reading. You want to reach out to people, get in masterminds, get an advisor, have a team of advisors, have a tax advisor, a CPA, have a financial, like, you want to get to a point where you got a team that's working for you and helping you with your money. Like, that's where I'm headed. Like, that's where I want to be. I want to have a whole team. Like, yo, hey, look, you at this point, I want you to, here's your next move. Like, help me plan out my money. Like, I know a lot about wealth, but I'm gonna need a team too. Everybody needs a team, right? They gonna see stuff that I can't see. You can't see the picture when you're in the frame. Like, you gotta understand that you're gonna need help. So get your finances to a point where it makes sense for you to start reaching out for help. Even, like, again, even the most wealthiest people in the world, they have advisors. They have a team of advisors. They got a team of accountants. They got a team of people that's helping them manage the wealth and keep the wealth that they have. Because if you get $1,000,000 net worth, and you don't know nothing about taxes, or you know what I'm saying, you put taxes to the wayside, and you put how investments are taxed and stuff like that, and then you didn't hire an attorney and something happened, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you risking your wealth when you actually build it, when you don't have a team of people that's helping you keep the wealth that you just built. Right. So again, I want y'all to understand that having financial professionals and other professionals help you out along the way is not a bad thing, and it's not a waste of money. I really want y'all to understand the value of having somebody help you. Right. And I'm about to give y'all a great example of how a financial planner or a financial advisor can help you in terms of saving and keeping your wealth. Right. So look, Imagine this, right? So hiring a financial planner or financial advisor will help you make better and more efficient financial decisions. A financial advisor is back in the day, yes, it was somebody who did it, and it still kind of is, but I don't like the persona that marketing and people and in society puts on financial advisors. A financial advisor is literally supposed to advise you on your finances. That's it. But most people put this persona of a financial advisor being somebody who picks your investments and helps you invest. While that's a part of it, that's a piece of it. The main piece of a financial planner and a financial advisor is somebody who helps you make smarter, better, and more efficient financial decisions based on your lifestyle. That's it. That alone is worth the two, three, four, or however much thousand you're paying somebody. And here's why. Let's say you're somebody who makes $40,000 a year, and you hire an advisor at $2,000 a year. Let's say you want to make a large purchase of $10,000. Mind you, you don't have $10,000 to go make this purchase. You don't have the cash. So you're considering financing this purchase. The bank is looking to charge you between 5 and 10% interest. So that alone, depending on the terms of the loan, let's say it's a 5-year loan, that alone, that interest rate alone is going to charge you at least a couple thousand in interest. Now, let's say you consult with an advisor on this purchase and say, hey, advisor, I want to make this purchase. It costs $10,000. I don't have the money, as you know, because you're my advisor, but I'm considering financing it. The bank is looking to give me anywhere between 5% or 5 to 10% interest on it, on the loan that I'm taking out with them. What do you think? Now, let's say this advisor say, okay, look, I don't think you should finance. I think you should wait it out just a little bit. Let's make a plan so that you can save up the money or get the money at a cheaper rate or whatever, or free, and then go in and make the purchase. It's gonna cost you some time. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, but the better financial decision is to wait it out and buy it smarter. That alone saved you a couple $1,000s in interest, because now you have a plan, and now you have somebody helping you make a better, smarter, more efficient financial decision based on your lifestyle. So that alone pays for that advisor. So here's another question. How many times throughout the year do you think you're going to have that thought that you want to buy something or make a ill-mannered financial decision that's going to cost you in the long run? Versus if you have an advisor with you and you have those two, three, or four decisions that cost you every year, and you can go over that with somebody and they minimize that to one or none per year, they're paying for themselves by giving you smarter, better, and more efficient financial decisions every year. Granted, yes, the investment planning comes with it, the financial planning comes with it, the budgeting and the financial education, all that stuff comes with an advisor who's doing what he's supposed to do. But the main reason you want to have financial professionals on your team is to help you make smarter financial decisions, so you're not killing your wealth by making dumb decisions, by taking out loans and maxing out credit cards and getting car loan. Like, it's helping you make smarter financial decisions. So that's why hiring financial help is so important, and people need to understand that. Again, I'm here to teach you all about the game of wealth. People who are wealthy, they have advisors. Trust me, look it up. Look up Trump, look up Robert Kiyosaki, look up everybody. They have advisors. They have advisors. They're not sitting around doing all this themselves. They do a large portion of it themselves. As I said, I gave you the number. They spend about 8 to 10 hours a month doing it. But within that 8 to 10 hours, at least an hour that is probably with an advisor or a financial professional, I guarantee you. Because again, they want to make sure they're making the best decision possible when it comes to their money, because they understand that they work so hard to build it. They don't want to lose it. They want to keep it intact as much as possible. So that's another part of building wealth. Your time, energy, and money needs to be aligned with increasing your wealth at all times, not decreasing it. So if you got to pay for that, or a portion of your money needs to go to paying for something that's going to help you not decrease it, then that's something worth considering, hiring somebody to help you with that. Right. So again, This episode is all about time, energy, and money, and keeping them aligned with your wealth building activities. Time, energy, and money are all finite resources. They're all limited. We all have access to them. Money is energy. So people be like, "Oh, I ain't got no money." Well, you got energy. Energy attracts money. Energy creates money. So at the end of the day, you always have money. So money is just an extension of energy. So you always have time, energy, and money. Make sure you're using them the right way to build wealth, and make sure you just, like I said, just aligning all of them at all times, so that it's helping you increase your wealth and increase your net worth month in and month out, year in and year out, over time, so that you not at the end of your life, but when you get to a certain point, again, wealth increase the potency of the lifestyle that you really want to live. Like, understand that, like, wealth helps you to buy more cars if you like cars. Wealth helps you to take more vacations if you like vacations, to buy more luxury items if you like luxury. Like, it forces you to sacrifice up front in order to really live later. And then again, another part of it is, and what I'm realizing, I like luxury as well, but since I'm understanding that building wealth and really to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, all that luxury stuff is not really what millionaires and multimillionaires buy. So by me being in the process of building wealth and trying to become, or striving to become, a millionaire, multimillionaire, in that process is kind of damaging my thoughts on luxury items and luxury car. Like, it's helping me, is bringing me down to a level of somebody who thinks like a millionaire or multimillionaire, because they're not wasting their money, they're not wasting their wealth. Granted, yes, a nice car, a nice belt, nice this is cool every once in a while, but it's smart decisions. It's all bought off smart decisions and efficient decisions based on the amount of wealth that they have, not based on, oh, I want it and I got the money, so let me buy it. All right. So again, that about wraps it up. If y'all haven't already, subscribe on YouTube, Kenyon Sellers. Again, every single Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing this live. Again, I did Instagram Live again today. I probably will for the next 3 episodes. So episodes 1 through 5, Instagram Live will be getting the next 3. And after that, I will be strictly Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Instagram watching right now, definitely subscribe to the YouTube, because I will be doing only YouTube and Facebook from episode 6 on. Again, if y'all have any questions outside of the episodes, my DMs and my direct messages are open. Let me know what y'all want to hear. If y'all want to hear something specific, y'all want to see me cover something specific, talk about anything specific, let me know. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I am outie.